It is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And there's a catch by Christian McCaffrey, and he plays a huge role in the passing attack. He's caught over 100 passes each of the last 2 years, so he is a defense's nightmare because how do you identify him before the snap on every play? Is he a running back? Is he a receiver? Do you guard him with a defensive back, a linebacker? Whatever you do, he tends to have the answer himself and ends up making big plays.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Bridgewater going to get it out quickly to Moore. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
To throw is Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense, that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start the drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brought down right.
Trey Boston up to make the tackle.
No gain on the
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
19.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. It's too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
At the Saints' 48-yard line.
And the Saints signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd and 1.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
The ball carrier.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
34-yard line.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
A 1-yard loss brings up 2nd and 16.
Now on 2nd and 16. Breeze. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. K1 short, pushing through there to make the play defensively. Well, it was second and long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Panthers 3, Saints nothing.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Bridgewater. His throw incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they have the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Panther
First from the red zone now, Bridgewater. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good runner?
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
The score, Panthers 10, Saints nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. take it about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to his running back, Camaro. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. From the gun, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. Yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's 2nd and inches.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Another run, this time McCaffrey. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
DJ Swearing.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just have a break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. And Anderson's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the toss right. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd and
they'll give it up to McCaffrey. shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
Touchdown, Carolina.
DJ Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Panthers 17. Saints nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to
trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Douglas picks it, and they have the football, and they take over at the 24-yard line.
At the 24-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he's got his man, it's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Touchdown. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and now it's 3rd down.
And 10.
This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start with a give to Kamara. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give. This is Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
That's good.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They run it again with Kamara, and he'll find his way down right around the 12. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Breeze. And will be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Carolina. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
37-yard line.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 37. Kamara with a first down run, but he's unable to get back to the line of scrimmage as the push-up field was strong defensively. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Kamara. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Big Derek Brown making the stop. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10.
46-yard line.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. A handoff. It's Murray. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Murray, the ball carrier.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They go with Murray again. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 26. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Tahir Whitehead. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week. Another one here. Remember, he's not a DB. He's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
24-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Bridgewater on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped up.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
46-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that's complete to Sanders. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a first down. Throwing on first down is Breeze. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
At the 36-yard line.
Looking long for Thomas. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down.
Third down. And
The Saints on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Panthers will get the football back. Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
it's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40.
On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
He's across midfield.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well.
He's got his target. That's more. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got the hook up to Moore. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen, because both sides had thought a certain call had been made.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. So Bridgewater needing to work a little magic after that sack on a 3rd and long. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Forced out to his left. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
On the return, Deontay Harris. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Burris. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Today's final.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Panthers, they move back over 500 now at